English 12, Unit 9, Lesson 18. This lesson is on prepositional phrases. A prepositional phrase is a group of words that begin with a preposition and usually end with a noun or pronoun, which is called the object of the preposition. In Unit 5, you'll see Lesson 10 of Grammar gives you a list of common prepositions. You can use these to help you on Unit 9, on Lesson 18. You have common prepositions that are just one single word and common compound prepositions that are more than one word. Prepositional phrases. They can act as either an adjective or an adverb. An adjective is a word that modifies or describes a noun or pronoun. An adverb is a word that modifies or describes an adjective, a verb, or another adverb. Adjectives answer the questions like what kind, how many, which ones. If we're talking about a noun, a person, place, thing, or idea, here I have the noun book. What kind of book? How many books? Which one? Which book? Those questions will be answered with an adjective. If I have a verb or an action word like parks, an adverb can describe that verb by asking the questions or answering the question when, where, how. So let's look at these two sentences. We read the book about the West. Book is the noun that we read. So I'm going to ask the question, what kind of book? We read the book about the West. I'm going to look at this sentence now. She parks her new car in the garage. My verb is parks. And where does she park it? In the garage. That answers the question. Where? That lets me know that it's an adverb. Now let's look at an adverb that's modifying another adverb. She reads well for her age. The adverb is well. It tells us how she reads. And how does she read well? She reads well for her age. Let's look at the exercise. And I will tell you, this lesson is made easier because I had to memorize the 20 most common prepositions when I was in school. So if you don't have the 20 most common prepositions memorized, then I would suggest either looking in your Unit 5 or you can look up on the internet common prepositions. I'm going to get out my drawing tool so I can underline the prepositions. I'm going to use this line here in blue. Here we go. Our cat made her bed under the table in the kitchen. Now, I know that under is a preposition. So when I think about this prepositional phrase, I'm going to think under where? Under the table. Then I'm going to underline that. That's a preposition. I also know that in is a preposition. In where? In the kitchen is my other prepositional phrase. And these I know are prepositions because they're here on my preposition list. Under and in. Here's in and here's under. Let's look at number 2. One never knows what wonderful worlds might be found between the covers of a book. I know that between is a preposition, so between the covers is my prepositional phrase. I also know that of is a preposition, so of a book is my prepositional phrase. Last one, our flight took us over the Rocky Mountains and the Grand Canyon. I know that over is a preposition. Over where? Over the Rocky Mountains and the Grand Canyon, 2 parts there.